Alright, we are back. I just need to take a look at... A decent amount of stab. Education is rapidly improving, yes. Wait, how much am I spending? Okay, about 5 ducats per month. I could do a bit more than that. Probably not the best idea though. Right now, anyway. I need to see how the levels ramp up before I try anything. They're both controlled by greater nobles. I probably should put stronger university there. Same is true for Phison. I could build one in Iowa. Let me see. Didn't I want to get a merchant's quarter up in place first? Well, now that I have the money, I can actually do that. And the local wealth is rising rapidly. And I'm getting the full amount of tax income from it. Cha-ching! Besides, more trade power will give me even more of the trade income. And will also raise the amount of money that the product itself produces. And even better, will raise the maximum population from urban gravity. We'll raise the urban gravity, which directly affects population. There. That's probably the best way to put it. I should also put some focus on getting an even stronger university into place here. I do need to be careful with education. Maybe also get a stronger trade harbor in place. I'm not sure if that actually affects communication efficiency. Better ports will make travel smoother and faster. Oh, okay. I just hope this famine modifier disappears at some point, because I really do not want to deal with that. Production rights. Let's go. Time to make a ton of money off. And to convert Wasima again. Get everything underway again. Spare no expenses. I don't care about a half a point of corruption. It'll decay in a few years anyway. So that depends on what the resting point of corruption is. What are you doing? You should be protecting trade. Alright, trade power goes from 75%. So I've used to have 75% control of the trade power. 75% of the control of the node. Control over 75% of the node. That's probably the best way I can do. Okay, rural infrastructure, local fortifications. Is that it? It appears to be. %. There, now that's a respectable balance. I mean, what's the issue with that? What's going on? Tianwan is... Trying to do unification war. Fish, 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 fish. Lovely. Let me upgrade the fortifications. There we are. I've been thinking about upgrading those fortifications. I mean, when I first built them, I was planning on getting them all the way up to top, since half the reason I was building them was for the effect that... Where is it? Yeah, fully maintained forts. At maximum effect, it has a pretty impressive reduction to unrest. Additionally, those areas weren't protected in any way by other fortifications, so I might as well. Although, with local fortifications being a thing, it's not nearly as important. Ready for the stack wipe. If an army is over 10 times the size of the other, then the smaller army will immediately surrender without a fight. The exception is when the smaller army already fills out the combat width. At least that's how it is in 1.30. However, the reason for this is because, well, a multiplayer. Doing absurd things like putting 1,000,000 people in a single stack. Oh, fine. I'm sure 200 admin points is enough for now. Agent discovered. Oh, finally. Well, I can actually check. Oh boy, okay, 9 base aggressive expansion penalty. And now if I swap to Suva. 33, so I should wait until... I should try to occupy everything all at once. Okay. Good to know. Additionally, I desperately need less autonomy in Phison, so... There you go. Since I'd need to eventually get rid of those clans, which are raising the average the resting point of the autonomy of the province by 40%. Woo, that is... Yes, that's just gonna give me so much money. Let's curtail the criminals court and... Ah, there we are. I just need to get this siege down, and then I need to clear up all the... Well, it's a transport, so I don't care. I'm not even sure where they're gonna go. Oh, shoot. I'll probably go to -1 stab. I got lucky. I only went down to that much stab. I'll clean them out once I'm done with this war. I'll clean out all the small armies. They'll become separatists and even easier to stack wipe. I do really want to get that corruption down, so entrepreneur. Even more trade. Trade, trade, trade. More naval force limit, which means more trade ships. Which means, well, lots and lots of steering of trade. Well, at least one spread further. Suwao finally has something more to it. I just need to remember where that is. There it is. If you have a level 2 harbor, you can... I don't have a level 2 harbor. I guess it means just a specialized harbor of any kind. I think they may have changed that to a specialized harbor. Well, at least a trade wharf. Level 1 works. I guess. Well, since it doesn't have a specialized port, I'll just do luxury cloth. Silk is very, very present on Japan, so... That's new. There's always been guilds, or za, in Hosokawa, where merchants cooperate with the temples and shrines in order to protect themselves against bandits, samurai, and daimyo. The merchants transport their goods and travel in groups. Arrangements are made for them to sell their goods in temple grounds, which also places them under the auspices and protection of the temple. Some merchants in Hosokawa feel that the protection from traveling in groups and the arrangement with the temples aren't enough. They turn to you, offering a share of the profits in order to gain protection. Maybe some tax exemptions and other formal government benefits. Global trade power plus 20% or plus 5%. I feel like this is going to be an event chain, but that sounds like a great deal to me. That just seems like it's going to be an event chain rather than a permanent buff, but it's too good to pass up. Yes, finally. Okay. The war is done. I just need to remove the spy network. And put you on cleaning duty. Give me all your cash. There's going to be a coalition forming, but with my dramatically increased number of regiments, that should not be an issue. Sure, there's going to be some unrest, but... there goes a lot of cash. And I'm finally going to get some diplo points again. And that plus 25% improved relations is going to make sure that the aggressive expansion is going to cool down a lot more rapidly. I haven't gotten any messages about a coalition forming. So it's entirely possible that that's not actually going to be an issue. I haven't seen the flags. I have no idea if I actually... Yes. Good. I don't like to see the powerful nobles. Because I have some bad experience with that earlier this game. Specifically, my Setu getting it over and over again, and that happens to be my major city. Which I rely on for quite a lot of my income. More or less what the result was is that my most valuable province was given what was an autonomy increase, which ended up feeling like a debuff to me. And when it comes to autonomy, if it's an autonomy increase in enmity, it might as well be a debuff. I probably should actually leave that window open so that I can... Oh, wait, I'm going overboard. I'll let the month pass, it's over by about 10 minutes. I'm gonna have fun editing this. Alright then, save game. Right then, I will see you again tomorrow. Until then, goodbye.